The old house stood on a hill overlooking Dagupan, a silent sentinel shrouded in whispers of long-ago tragedies. Locals told tales of vanished families, eerie lights and blood-curdling screams in the dead of night. But for Amelia and her brother Lucas, it was an intriguing adventure waiting to unfold. They had inherited the house from their late grandmother, a woman they barely knew, a woman who had cut off all contact with the family after a mysterious incident in her youth. Amelia, a budding writer drawn to the macabre, saw it as an opportunity to uncover the truth behind the stories. Lucas, a skeptic by nature, was less than thrilled. He saw only a dilapidated building, a relic of a past he'd rather forget. Yet, something about his sister's fascination and the house's brooding presence tugged at him. He couldn't shake off the feeling that they were stepping into a story far stranger and more sinister than they could have imagined. Their grandmother's diary lay on a dusty table in the attic, its pages filled with frantic scribblings and chilling sketches. One drawing in particular sent chills down Amelia's spine. It depicted a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes lurking in the very room where they stood. As Amelia read further, her blood ran cold. Her grandmother wrote of an ancient evil bound to the house, feeding on the fear of its inhabitants. Night fell, shrouding the house in an oppressive darkness. The wind howled outside, rattling the windows like skeletal fingers. A sudden crash from downstairs shattered the silence, jolting Amelia and Lucas from their uneasy sleep. Armed with only a flickering oil lamp, they crept down the creaking stairs, their hearts pounding in unison. The living room was in disarray. Furniture was overturned, books lay scattered across the floor, and a heavy grandfather clock lay on its side, its pendulum still. It was as if a struggle had taken place, a silent, invisible battle fought in the darkness. A cold draught swirled around them, carrying the faint scent of decaying flowers and something else, something metallic and unfamiliar. Lucas noticed it first. A trail of dark, viscous liquid snaked across the floor, disappearing into the shadows beneath the grand staircase. It was too thick to be water, too dark to be anything but blood. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced through Amelia's apprehension. The stories, the diary entries, suddenly felt terrifyingly real. They were not alone in the house. Days turned into weeks, each one filled with unsettling events. Whispers seemed to emanate from the walls, shadows danced at the edge of their vision, and a feeling of dread permeated every corner of the house. Amelia, driven by an insatiable